Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stuart Harrington, and as principal of McKinney High School, it is my privilege to open the graduation ceremony honoring McKinney High School's class of 2012. Today we take a break from our normal routines to mark a milestone in the lives of these young men and women. Seated before us here this afternoon is the middle, eldest, or youngest child, a grandchild, a brother, a sister, a niece or a nephew, a cousin, or a dear friend. Seated here before us this afternoon is a first in family graduate from the high school, a first in family student to attend college, and eventually perhaps a first in family student to pursue a university graduate degree. Seated here before us this afternoon are those who have spent 4 years confidently progressing towards this ceremony. There are those who just this week confirmed their seat for today. And there are those here who may have questioned whether they would ever get to wear the blue robe. Seated before us here this afternoon are the main characters in over 440 different yet very appealing life stories. These life stories, though sprinkled with unique twists and turns, now share at least one common thread: successful completion of the graduation requirements at McKinney High School. This common thread not only binds these young people together as the class of 2012, but unites them with literally thousands of other graduates who have crossed a similar stage during one of the 121 graduation ceremonies hosted previously by McKinney High School. To our moms, dads, brothers, sisters, grandparents, extended family members, teachers, and friends here with us today, I welcome you to this ceremony. Some of you have traveled great distances to be here with us today, and we are grateful that you have arrived here safely. To those who are unable to join us in person but are watching these proceedings via the internet, we are happy that you are able to join us as well. Whether you are here with us in person or via technology, please know that we are thankful for your participation. The love and support that you give to your graduate on this day is a special treasure. Seniors, it is my pleasure to welcome each of you as the guest of honor to this, the 122nd commencement exercise of McKinney High School. It has been my tradition at graduation ceremonies to provide one last short opportunity for reflection or learning as part of this event. And your reflection question for this morning, or this afternoon, I guess we are now: how do you define yourself? How do you define yourself? Do you define yourself by wheres? Where you live, where you went to high school, where you sit in the cafeteria, where you hang out on weekends, where you work, where you're going to college? Or do you define yourself by whats? What classes you take in school, what grades you make or don't make, what team you play for, what instrument you play, what jersey number you wear, what game-changing play you made or didn't make, what contests you win, what certifications you may earn, what honors you achieve? Or do you define yourself by whose? Who your parents are, who your siblings are, who your friends are, who your boss is, who your teacher is, who your role model is, who you watch on TV, or whose music you listen to. There are many other wheres what's, and who's that I haven't mentioned. And as you contemplate those answers in your individual life and the impact that each of those has on your definition of yourself as an individual, I want you and our guests to hear some of the wheres, what's, and who's that are directly associated with you collectively as the class of 2012. Listen to the following list of who has done what and who has gone where during your senior year here at MHS. This year, MHS students performed successfully at regional or area rounds in poetry writing, computer programming, dance, wrestling, visual arts, diving, boys cross country, choir, orchestra, color guard, and academic decathlon. MHS students advanced and performed successfully at the state level in boys and girls swimming, boys and girls track, girls cross country, Cisco networking, student council, criminal justice, UIL journalism, Model United Nations Club, TAFE, photojournalism, FCCLA, band, and tech theater. This year, MHS students advanced and competed successfully at the national level in debate, broadcast journalism, photojournalism, yearbook, online newspaper, FFA, gymnastics, and robotics. Our MHS orchestra, choirs, concert bands, and marching band all received Division I ratings at UIL performance and sight reading competitions this year. You earned district championships in boys and girls soccer and qualified for playoffs in boys basketball and softball. You have earned licensed certifications in Cisco networking, cosmetology, CPR, nurse assisting, and pharmacology assisting. You have received state and national recognition for academic successes as follows. In the National Merit Scholarship Program, your class includes 3 National Merit finalists, 6 commended students, 1 outstanding participant in the National Achievement Program, and 3 National Hispanic Recognized Scholars. 1 of only 56 students identified nationwide as a Presidential Scholar in the Arts semifinalists sits in this group. Based on 2011 testing results, the College Board has already recognized 41 of you as Advanced Placement Scholars, 21 AP Scholars with Honor, 18 AP Scholars with Distinction, and 2 National AP Scholars. No doubt those numbers will increase when the College Board releases their AP results for this year's round of testing a little bit later this summer. There are numerous academic all-district athletes and almost 50 academic all-state athletes seated here this morning. An unprecedented number of clubs, organizations, and individuals participated in fundraising and donation activities throughout the year, collecting thousands of dollars, food, supplies, to benefit literally hundreds of students and families in McKinney, as well as numerous local and national charitable organizations. You spent countless hours in volunteer activities, including tutoring of underclassmen, shaving your hair, cleaning up the campus, promoting personal health, and mentoring elementary students. Your record of academic success, extracurricular achievement, and community involvement has inspired colleges, universities, civic organizations, and other entities to offer your class over $4.26 million in scholarship money to continue your education at the next level. Even more exciting to me is the fact that you have accepted over $3 million of that total. These dollar figures are bound to increase as the summer progresses. Class of 2012, that's a significant list of who, what, and where deserves our applause. And students, the length of this list is indeed significant and motivates all of us to applaud and celebrate your accomplishments. But I will submit to you this afternoon that this list serves only to help us remember you. It does not define you. And we'll finish that thought a little bit later this afternoon. I'm pleased to note that among the many milestones that students in this class have achieved include 17 members of this class that have earned the rank of Eagle Scout, the highest rank awarded by the Boy Scouts of America. We are honored to have 7 of those young men assisting with us this morning in the presentation of colors. Justin Hicks, Jacob Judd, Vincent Gray, Riley Phillips, Ken Ely, and Keaton Ballantyne will present the colors for us in just a few moments. We will have Nick Mills call the presentation of the colors, and we would ask that you please stand at this time as Nick comes and calls those colors. Please remain standing as the MHS Full Orchestra plays our national anthem and Taylor James Fetro presents his opening remarks.
Color Guard, please present the colors. Color Guard, post the colors. Please join me in the playing of our national anthem. Color Guard, return to post.
Good afternoon. My name is Taylor Fetro, and I'm representing the class of 2012. Please bow your heads and close your eyes. Dear God, we all wouldn't have made it to this day without you. It's because of your grace and blessings you have placed on and in our lives. We pray that you may continue to bless our lives and keep us safe from harm as many of us go off to college or whatever we go on to do in life. In Jesus' name, we all pray. Amen. Go Lions. Here's Senior Class President Corey Cole.
You guys can all sit down right now if you would like to take a seat. I'm sure you guys will hear this a lot today, but good afternoon. I'm Corey Tolan, McKinney High School's 2012 Senior Class President, and I would like to begin today with just a few announcements. Attention fellow classmates, the day of our reckoning is here. It's today that all of our hard work and dedication will be rewarded to us as we're handed our diplomas. However, this diploma we're about to receive represents so much more than just our accomplishments in life thus far. This diploma is our future, whether that future be at university, the military, the workforce, or any other endeavor. But let me tell you all something here today. The future of the class of 2012 is bright and full of opportunities. If I had to sum up the class sitting before me today in one word, that word would have to be change. Throughout our entire schooling career, it seemed as if we've been the guinea pig grade, the grade with which the administration has divinely chosen to change various aspects of life as we know it. From new school start times to those lovely weekly writing assignments, the class of 2012 has seen it all. The greater part of our past 4 years has been spent dealing with constant change, most recently from the construction wreaking havoc on MHS, but we have managed to overcome every obstacle put in our path. It feels just like yesterday when we all walked through those double doors of McKinney High School as lost freshmen. Now we have walked through those doors for the last time as experienced and confident seniors. Boy, how the time flies. We revolutionize life here at McKinney High, and we will continue to do so in society at large. We are a class of innovators, of leaders, of hard workers, while also being a class full of clowns. Each and every one of you sitting before me has the potential to change lives, and you can do so if you so choose. We are at the first major crossroad of our lives, and our future is solely up to us. The class of 2012 has a lot to offer this world, and if we set our minds to it, I know that we can make a difference. Life is not measured in personal gains or assets, but in the impact you have on your surroundings. There are over 7 billion people living and breathing right now on this planet, and I challenge you all to reach out to as many people as possible. Feel empowered to change the lives of others, to change your current situation, and to change the suffering around you. Our parents have taught us to fly, and now it's our turn to soar into our bright futures. Do not forget the big picture next year when you're at college. The thrill of the present is intense and strong, but it is only ephemeral. We will all be faced with tough decisions in our life next year at college, but do not forget who you are. Once a McKinney High graduate, always a McKinney High graduate. In the end, just remember that although our front porch will be gone, the memories we have made will last a lifetime. That's all that I have for you this lovely afternoon. Have a good one, McKinney, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Thank you, and it is my honor to introduce this year's salutatorian, Jennifer Zotz.
Tenacity, the quality of being determined to achieve something. Firmness of purpose. This class of 2012 is a word I feel fits us perfectly. It is a quality that drives us to do not only those things that we aspire to, but that challenges us to accomplish things greater than we ever thought possible. It is a quality that these past 4 years have proven exists in all of us, not just in our actions, but in our attitudes. For example, our basketball team made it to the second round of playoffs this year to play in the first ever high school playoff game to be held in the American Airlines Center. We have 17 athletes signing to continue to compete at the collegiate level. Our yearbook and broadcasting programs consistently win Best in Show awards, and this year we're the only school in the nation to win the Pacemaker Award for the yearbook, the DVD yearbook, and the broadcasting program. Our AVID program was reestablished as a national demonstration program thanks to the efforts of this graduating class. And 3 years ago, our cross-country team was brought to state for the first time in school history by 5 girls graduating today. I could go on, but the incredible talent of our class makes it impossible to list all of our successes. The persistence that has led to these accomplishments is something that from here on out will continue to push all of us toward our dreams. Such persistence requires more than simply determination. It requires desire, wholehearted dedication, and complete dismissal of fear. We have proven that we are not afraid of failure or of challenges. We have proven that we possess the passion necessary to conquer such obstacles. We have not gotten to this moment because the last 4 years were easy, but because through everything we have faced, we have persevered unceasingly. And we know that through it all, we will always have each other to fall back on. We push each other through rough days and difficult classes. We console each other through failures and through losses. And in the end, we celebrate each other's victories together. This is something that not every high school class is capable of doing. Though it may not always be apparent, we have a pride and a spirit that has brought us to where we are today, the biggest turning point, the largest milestone that we have ever faced. And from this time forward, everything will change. This is the close of the first chapter of our lives. No matter how often we visit, how many pictures we take, how many friends we stay in touch with, we can never come back to this moment. So I ask you, class of 2012, to look around you, at your classmates, at your friends, to recognize the things that we have done for each other, to think about the things that we have all achieved together, both great and small, and to commit those moments to memory. Because this, right now, is the last time that we will ever be together as an entire class. But as you leave here today, remember that we all possess a spirit that will persist no matter where we go. The tenacity that has driven us through these past 4 years will continue to push us to achieve our wildest dreams and to accomplish those things we never thought were within our reach. Though we can never truly return to this moment, the memories, the spirit, and the pride in each other that we have developed will remain. Because we belong to the McKinney High School, and no matter where life takes us or who we become, we will always be the Lions. Thank you. And now it is my honor to introduce our valedictorian, Justin Hicks.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, teachers, administrators, and friends. Today, we look back on 4 years of dedication, stress, and strength. Today, we look back on good times and bad times. Today, we wonder what the future holds. No graduate sitting in this room can testify that he or she is here simply because of his or her own merit. We have parents who have attended every soccer game since kindergarten, teachers who have sacrificed countless hours after school to make sure that students learn, friends who have encouraged us along every step of the way, siblings who have helped us with homework, and grandparents who have loved us and praised us for everything that we do. We are truly blessed. Today, I have the honor and privilege of speaking to the class of 2012 and everyone else in attendance at this commencement exercise. I would like to talk about 9 aspects that have touched my life and purpose. The first is love. Love can evoke an amalgam of emotions and opinions, but I want you to think about loving others. Over the years, school, work, and other activities have taught you to focus on yourself and your personal advancement. While this is not necessarily bad, I want you to know that you can only get yourself so far. Life is not meant to be a solo climb of Mount Everest, but rather an ascent with people that you love and support. The Apostle Paul wrote that love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is always proud. It is not proud. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. The second aspect is joy. There is a difference between happiness and joy. Joy brings to the table a permanent sense of contentment and purpose. Find joy in whatever you do in your life. Do not give up on looking for joy, even when you think you have none. The third is peace. I feel like peace is something that is incredibly close to us, and we need to continually work on it every day of our lives. What I mean is, peace causes us to accept ourselves as who we are, no matter how badly we wish to change ourselves. Each and every one of you is beautiful and has a purpose as you are. Find peace with your life and circumstances. The fourth is patience. Georges Louis Leclerc once said, "Never think that God's delays are God's denials. Hold on, hold fast, hold out. Patience is genius." I challenge you to wait. This year, I lost my grandmother, Jane Hicks, to pancreatic cancer. She was the closest person in my life to pass away thus far. But through the days of crying and weeks of denial, God challenged me to wait on him. The fifth is kindness. The world needs people who can step up and do what is right, no matter what the persecution may be or reward you may receive. Do good to others with an intrinsic motivation. The sixth is goodness. Hold strong to what matters to you most. Do not let anyone tell you where your morals are. The seventh is gentleness. I can guarantee that people will be much more open to you if you can exhibit a gentle heart. Francis de Sales said, "Nothing is so strong as gentleness, nothing so gentle as real strength." The eighth is self-control. Do not let your emotions control every move you make, but exhibit the ability to think for yourself. Take responsibility for your actions. You will make mistakes, but they will be worthless to you if you do not own up to them and take them as your own. The ninth and final aspect is faithfulness. This aspect touches my life personally because of my relationship with Jesus Christ. Without him, I would not be standing here today, let alone alive. God is my refuge, my strength, and my faith in him has helped me through my struggles and pain. Even when I thought I failed, he came to me and comforted me. God desires for you to find yourself not in the people that you know, the things that you own, or even the good things that you do, but in the love of his son, Jesus. He bridged the gap between living a good life and an amazing life by sacrificing his one and only son. As you walk across the stage in a few minutes, I want you to know how immensely proud I am of each of you and to know you. I could not have asked for a better group of classmates. You're going to accomplish incredible things that you can't even imagine. Thank you for being such a great support in my life, and especially to the class of GT Humanities, thank you for 4 years. Thank you, class of 2012. Now, please welcome our beloved principal, Mr. Harrington.
Dr. Kennedy, as the principal of McKinney High School, I verify that these young men and women seated before you have met all requirements mandated by the state of Texas for participation in this ceremony. Dr. Kennedy, I present to you the 122nd graduating class of McKinney High School, the class of 2012.
Board of Trustees, audience, parents, and most of all, students, you, the McKinney High School class of 2012, have met all of the graduation requirements as set forth by the state of Texas and the McKinney ISD Board of Trustees. And it is my hope that each of you have developed through your experiences here in this district the confidence, character, knowledge, and skills to be successful in life. Congratulations to you, the class of 2012.
Class, prepare to receive your diplomas.
Justin Kyle Hicks. Jennifer Michelle Zotz. Roshni Janakaraman. Victoria L. Newton. Michaela Ross. Tara Woolheater. Megan Shea. Laurel A. Newton. John Franklin Evers. Christopher Grant Cooker. Corey Lee Toland. Leanne Kim. Benelin Queck. Derek A. Horvath. Eric Bruce Gensel. Emily K. Nearings. Debbie Garcia. Marilyn Nicole Adams. Jose Elias Yerajuan. Madeline Victoria Edwards. Carly Prince. Rahat Arman Ahmed. Charles Dean Schober. Sharon Song. Ryan James Joseph. Nicole Lauren Gostick. Paige Marie Falco. Tyler Lawson. Amanda Catherine Adkins. Stephen Lauterbach. Jacob McKay Judd. Sarah Cooper. Cody James Baycroft. Emily Williamson. Andrew Wilson. Mara Vernier. Ashley Ann Salazar. Camilla Bulla. Virginia Claire Billings. Kenzie Gates. Tanner Holland. Emily Kathleen Reynolds. Rebecca Ann Lavoie. Quinn Hamilton Murray. Allison Lorenzini. Alexis Nicole Acosta. Marshall Agan. Gustavo Ahumada. Kayla Celestine Alba. Jose Daniel Alsacio. Cimarral Alicia Almond. Madison Ann Arbuckle Burns. Rashad Arps. Brandy Alexandra Ash. Ashley Nicole Avery. Sergio Avellaneda. Travis Freeman Ayers. Michael Warren Babich. Christine L. Baker. Tessa Cheyenne Baker. Keaton Alden Ballantyne. Spencer Banks. Alyssa Corrine Barber. Matthew Eric Barkis. William Joseph Barnard. Leonel Barrera III. Alexis Jaden Barcy. Hayden Jeffrey Bates. Ashley Nicole Bezos. Alexis Nicole Basie. Bradley Jameson Beck. Hannah Michelle Behrens. Jimmy Benton. Robert Belden Betts. Todd Alexander Bickle. Brianna Elizabeth Blackburn. Aaron Blacklock. Mark Peter Blacklock. Sierra Ray Bogle. Dallas Ray Bond. Tyson Bauk. Lauren Michelle Bowman. Imani Bray. Erica Ray Brown. Robert Kyle Brown. Jacob Ashley Butler. Joelle Cabrera. Allison Ray Carlton. Jacob Carrier. Quentin Kasner. Abraham Marcus Chow. Daniel E. Chase. Diana Sandy Chavez. Katie Lynn Church. Thomas Clark. Julie Clements. Jamie Coffin. Stephen Anthony Coiro. Ricardo Ray Colon Jr. Madison Corder. Laura Cortez. Christian Cortinez. Brandon Quiroz Covarrubias. Randy Lynn Kraft. Aaron Jamal Colbreth. Kelly Jo Cummings. Kan Chi Ha Dong. Taylor Davenport. Jesse Alexander Davis. Haley Rose Dykey. Lori Delgado. Sierra Virginia Denton. Jacob Derryberry. Ethan George Deshaes. Sean Douglas DeVault. Luis Alberto Diaz. Marissa Marie Diaz. Sally Diaz. Ryan Daniel Dickerson. Sydney Morgan Dillard. William Jeffrey Bull Dodds. Caitlin Amanda Dorr. Brandon Lee Driggs. Imani Dunn. Caitlin Ann Dunsmore. Thomas J. Dunsmore. Austin Joseph Dunson. Rochelle Lee Ditko. Javon Santori Earls. Aaron Edwards. Caitlin Egan. Alyssa Elaine Ellis. William Richard Ely III. Stephanie Ann Emond. Jared Reed Ensley. Brandon Tyler Engelbretson. Alexandria Epler. Sawyer Franklin Erickson. Eric A. Espinoza. Eric Esquivel. Jacob Essie. Brandon Nathaniel Eubank. Brooke Fangio. Brittany Brianne Farmer. Matthew Farmer. Dustin Lynn Fabian. Rogelio Faz. Taylor James Fetro. Angela Marie Florido. Alyssa Fontius. Alexander Henry Folger. Nancy Franco. Diamond Sarah Alexis Franklin. Casey Jade Frazier. Joshua Friedman. Sarah Nicole Fricano. Kelly Danielle Fry. John Paul Funes. Rodolfo Gomez Sanchez. Casey Garcia. Celia Ann Garcia. Ethan Garcia. Francis Garcia. Herbe Garcia. Jacqueline Garcia. Jose Ricardo Garcia. Myra Garcia. Valeria Garcia. Alexander Jordan Garner. Garrett Ladd Garner. Rhiannon Kyle Garvin. Colby James Gibson. Cameron Corey Gilmore. Preston Cullen Givens. Jessica Glockner. Brendan Forrest Gokenauer. Calvin Zachary Goldman. Giovanna Montserrat Gonzalez Flores. Miguel Angel Gonzalez Jr. Courtney Lynn Grandage. Adam Sean Grant. Vincent Edward Gray. Alexander Thomas Green. Alexander Janos Greer. Nicole Guerra. Emily Renee Hale. Cheyenne Gabrielle Hall. Joshua Franklin Hammonds. Blake Christopher Hammonds. Dylan Michael Harms. Ashley Dominique Harris. Truett Alexander Harris. Joshua Harry. Bridget Hartnell. Amber Carlin Hatton. Joseph Hatton. Kayla Natalie Hoptman. Jordan Hawkins. Camille Nicole Hayes. Adam Luke Hefner. Joshua Powell Heimbigner. Jasmine Melanisha Henderson. Spencer Dylan Hendricks. Dianelli Heredia. Anthony Hermelin. Maria Teresa Hernandez. David Lane Heron. Tiffany Leanne Hobbs. Jordan Taylor Hoggard. Charlie Hollis Finkst. Ryan Corey Hook. Tyler Braden Hook. Horace Houston Hooper. Jordan Ashley Hops. Sarah Maurice Hover. Beta Danielle Huang. Harris Ward Hubbard III. Victoria Clay Hurlbert. Jade Elise Houston. Andracia Deshawn Jackson. Sabrina Sue Jamal. Daniel W. Jarvis. Ashley Kate Johnson. Clint M. Johnson. Jakira Anise Johnson. Rachel Allison Johnson. Shantae Nicole Johnson. Grant Allen Johnston. Dallas Elise Jones. Riley Glenn Jones. Francisco Javier Juarez. Cindy Juarez. Donald Jason Keeler. Kanan Todd Kelly. Crystal Ruth Kelly. Kelsey Curley. Haley Kilgo. Haley King. Alexander Kinsinger. Elizabeth Jane Kleinhexel. Ethan Patrick Clippert Rowe. Jacob Walter Kolschmidt. Margaret Ann Corty. Will Stephen Krisman. Jessica Lynn Lawhead. Jeremy Lauren Steinbrenner. Christy Lee. Mark Raymond LeBlanc. Taylor Lefebvre. Kristen Elizabeth Leung. Colin R. Lightfoot. Jillian Taylor Limbaugh. Megan Sarah Lloyd. Selena Paris London. Diana Lopez. Chadrick Bernard Love. Brandy Michelle Makura. Che Maestri. Ruby Maldonado. Tatiana Michelle Marquis. Spencer Harley Martin. Josefina Hernandez Martinez. Christian Nicole Mata. Caroline Maya. Jeffrey Connor McAllister. Austin McCown. Imani McGarrell. Brittany Paige McIntosh. Kristen Lauren McKim. Austin Jacob McNeil. Lauren Brooke McQuestion. Madeline Charles Mead. Crystal Medina. Desiree Guadalupe Melendez. Jonathan Melton. Nichelle Lynn Menchaca. Freddie Mendoza. Demi Metzger. Andrew Lee Mills. Joseph Nicholas Mills. Kayla Modesto. Christina Alicia Molina. Anthony Jamari Moore. Juan Laranaga Moreno. Manua Morgan Jr. Rachel Ann Morgani. Mary Frances Morris. Skylar Reed Morris. Anthony Marquez Mutri, Jr. Summer Merce Moya. Crystal Madison Mueller. Travis Thompson Mueller. Christina Yvonne Munoz. Deladeshunte Murphy. Caitlin Rochelle Myers. Niney Narden. Madison Rose Neal. William Edward Navati. Megan Noonan. Alexandra Marie Norlag. Andrew Nork. Jessica O'Connor. Wyatt Ogden. Michael Cody Allen Oliver. Juliette Orozco. Aureliano Ortega. Felipe Ortiz. Pedro Felipe Ortiz. John Luke Otts. Adria Lynn Packard. Ryan Park. Elliot Justin Parkman. Max Jarrett Parola. Maud Pelletier. Jatson Alexander Perez. Jose Daniel Perez. William Perez. Leslie Lachelle Perkins. Riley Lane Phillips. Jorge Luis Pichardo. Erica Pineda. Ryan Powers. Robert W. Preston. Rachel R. Proctor. Joel Alexis Quinones. Joseph W. Reich. Sana Rajani. Ismael Ramirez. Antonio Ramos. Mackenzie Kaylin Randolph. Christian Ivan Rangel. Caitlin Coran Reed. Kristen Mary Marie Reed. Lauren Renner. John Lewis Rep. Rebecca Riker. Austin Elliott Robinson. Devin Leonard Robinson. Alina Garcia Rodriguez. Dallas Rodriguez. Kenneth Rodriguez. Ricardo Rodriguez. Cindy Rosales. Aaron Ross. Sierra Danielle Ross. Joshua Stephen Roth. Rachel Elizabeth Rubin. Margarita Ruiz. Jordan Runneberg. Citlali Guadalupe Salas. Stephanie Marie Salazar. Jonathan Andrew Sawyer. Luis Santana San Miguel. Paige Morgan Sandlin. Jasmine Sabrina Santos. Javier Mauricio Souza Vasquez. Devontae Deshawn Scott. Noah Scott. Mariela Estefania Serpes Enriquez. Ethan David Severin. Julia Caroline Shaver. John Wesley Shaw. Cale Nathaniel Shoemaker. Stacy Belinda Schumann. Ashley Nicole Shai Cradell. Rodrigo Eric Silva. Kent Michael Sims. Alan Reagan Simpson. Jeffrey Michael Sims. Gagandeep Singh. Maricela Reyna Singletary. Malcolm Xavier Slaughter. Philip David Slay. Brianna Chantrell Smallpeppers. Jasmine Marie Smith. Patrick Smith. Robert Smith. Greer Victoria Smith Stanford. Adam Charles Solis. Israel Soto. Austin Spagnola. Devontae Marquise Spinks. Brandon Parker Steinkamp. Cassandra Nicole Steffens. Kiana Monique Stewart. Andrew Christopher Stolfa. Brianna Strickland. Elizabeth Suarez. Tyler Michael Suddeth. Ming Sheng Sun. Kristen Rebecca Swadley. Robert Carlton Swan. John Austin Syme. Harmony Tarrant. Victoria Renee Tarver. Jacob Tatum. Shelby Lee Tauber. Zachary Reese Tekovec. Jacob Bryant Tirones. Lauren Marie Terry. Michael J. Tharp. Shannon Elizabeth Thomas. Jasmine Torres. William Earl Tucker. Caleb Times. Crystal Vargas. Samantha Vaughn. Amarelli Duran Vega. Brianna Velasquez. Chelsea Celine Velez. Abby Nicole Vitz. Din Tien Lee Vo. Megan Mackenzie Wagner. Cameron David Walters. Megan Lynn Wanty. Randall Dylan Ward. Joshua Bernard Washington. Cameron Paul Waterman. David Wells. David Edward Westfield. Colton White. Demetrius White. James Riley Witten. Marcus Evan Wilkin. Sarah Anna Wilson. Caleb Joseph Wingard. Scarlett R. Wolf. Matthew Allen Wolverton. Robert S. Wood. Cassidy Wright. Jeffrey Allen Wright, Jr. Preston Yates. Augustine Zavala. Elizabeth V. Zupanik.
Thank you for demonstrating your proficiency at teamwork and group skills, cooperative learning. Ms. Marquis.
Good afternoon, McKinney High School. My name is Tatiana Marquis, and I'm your student body president. Every morning, I have greeted you on the announcements, but today, I'm here to say a final goodbye and to close this incredible chapter of our lives. For most of our high school years, we had always thought of graduation as an event that was surreal and very far out of reach. As time progressed, we saw that this was truly not the case, and it would sneak up on us faster than we could have ever imagined. As senior year was underway, all of us began to realize the gravity of today's celebration. Today, June 1st, 2012, is truly a day to commemorate all of our hard work and dedication for the past 4 years at MHS. With the ending of this chapter, we will soon embark on many new adventures. One of the hardest parts will be leaving everyone that is important to us, our friends, most of whom we have known since elementary school. Our wonderful families that have guided us for the past 18 years, and of course, the excellent teachers and administrators who have taught us not only the required curriculum, but as well as important life lessons that we will never forget. Today, I look out onto a sea of sparkly graduation caps, all of them decorated with new and exciting dreams that we hold. Some of us will be attending college, entering the workforce, or even protecting our freedom by serving in the military. No matter what you aspire to become, I challenge all of you to never lose sight of what you want out of life, and always do what makes you happy. Do this knowing that God has an incredible plan for each and every one of us. Thank your loved ones every day, for they have shaped us into the truly amazing individuals that we have become. And now, class of 2012, I ask you to please turn your tassels. Thank you, and may God bless you on this exciting new chapter of our lives. And now I'd like to introduce A.B. Chow to present our senior class gift.
Hello. It is a great privilege and honor to be standing in front of the class of 2012, y'all. The young men and women I've seen before me in different ways who have contributed to our class's reputation for success and excellence. As Dr. Seuss once said, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. At this time, I would like to announce the class of 2012's parting gift. A check of $1,500 dedicated to maintain the Memorial Garden honoring students who have passed while attending McKinney High. We, the class of 2012, hope that leaving a lasting impact through the senior gift will reflect our footprint we have left during our time spent here at McKinney High. Now I would like to introduce Joel Quinones, MHS 1.
I'm not going to lie, the hats look really funny from up here. So now I know what they're for. They're just for comic relief. When I first entered McKinney High School, I would have never thought that I would be speaking at my graduation. I can thank MHS 1 for making this moment right here possible. The times when I dropped a box, wrapped up presents, carved pumpkins, and even picked out Christmas trees were pretty ridiculous. But I also had to cover more serious topics, such as the district's budget crunch, Friday night school, and the right way. Hold the laughter. MHS 1 is a nationally recognized program due to the hard work and dedication from the staff. I can honestly say some of my great memories are from MHS 1. Another great memory of mine would be making this video you're about to see. This video shows some of our favorite memories, for better or worse, so I hope you have as much fun watching it as I had making it. I would like to thank Jerry, Matt, Jacob, Alex, Jared, Andrew, and the rest of the MHS 1 staff, Shelby Tauber, and the rest of the yearbook photographers for making this video possible. Last but not least, I would like to thank Miss Alyssa Behringer for not only being an inspiration, but also being a great mentor. Without further ado, here's the video.
I can't keep my head inside when the mud and drift is all I have.
McKinney High School, it's felt more like a at-home atmosphere, and I've always felt comfortable here. And everybody, like the staff here is so nice, and the people here are just awesome. And so I can't imagine myself going to another high school in McKinney. McKinney High School is the best.
Will it catch your side? Or the back of you? I can keep my head inside. When the mud and drift is all I have.
I think I'll miss all the traditions in basketball season and football season, going to all the football games and basketball games and wearing my blue stripes and my McKinney High spirit.
My favorite teacher is Coach Cobbs, and that's because no matter what my circumstance or what my problem is, he always has my back, and he always gives the best advice, and I always just know that he's someone I can come to who wants me to succeed and want me to reach my full potential.
First impressions are actually really important. I had Mr. Helms sophomore year for world history, and then we ended up starting Club 2412 together, and that's something I've done through my whole high school career. I mean, that's an experience by being in Club 2412 that I'll never forget.
Having my mom as a teacher, she was just like a normal teacher, but instead of calling them like Mr. Murdoch or something, I just said, Mom! You know, so it was kind of neat. And then if I ever did need any help with my homework, I could ask her, but it was just nice having her. And she can just talk to my teachers, which could be a bad thing, but it hasn't been, so.
been sad because I don't really want to leave, you know. Just like one more year, because it's a cool place to be, and I like it a lot, and it almost feels like a second home, like more than my real home. And, I don't know, I love it. I just love it. I just love this place.
One thing I will take to Howard Payne with me from McKinney High football is that no matter what I'm doing in life and no matter how tough it gets and how much adversity I face, that I will be able to overcome it and conquer it in the end.
For me, it's always first and foremost about students, all right? And so for McKinney High School, it's somebody walking down the hall saying, "Hey, Mr. Harrington, I hope you're having a great day," or when I ask them, "How's your day going?" and they say, "Hey, it's going great." You know, that is something that I want to have in my mind when I think of McKinney High School.
It's long but not long enough to reach her to me, but your beard someday might be. And she woke up in a cold sweat on the floor, next to a family portrait drawn when you were 4, and beside a jar of 2-cent coins that are no good no more. She laid it aside, oh, if I the weary soul you'll drive back to the home you made on the mountainside, with that ugly, terrible thing those papers for to wash lucky streaks. Oh, and you'll find somebody you can blame. And you'll find a creek that runs out into the sea. And you'll find the peace of the Lord.
The experience at the Prosper game was one that I'll cherish forever. Not only because we won and how great the game itself was, but the atmosphere and just the overall feel of the whole thing.
Hello, everyone. I'm Coco Adams.
And I'm Philip Slay. Please stand and join us in the singing of our school's alma mater.
Yeah.
Dear McKinney High School, how we love you so. Keep up your spirit as we onward go. G-O! We will be loyal to the gold and blue, straight on to victory, winning our way through.
Graduates, little earlier this afternoon, I asked you to think about how you define yourself as an individual. We talked about the wheres, whats, and whos in your world. Be assured that other individuals and other people will routinely seek to define you based on those answers. We covered an extensive list of accomplishments that you have achieved this year. And again, as I said, that is an impressive list, and it's worthy of note. But I also told you that it does not define you. Those things simply help me to remember you. What defines you to me is not the wheres, whats, who's in your world. What defines you is the answer to these two questions. Why did you choose to do those things? And how did you go about it? As I've come to know you these 4 years, I've learned that you seek excellence because you enjoy the rewards at the end of that journey. The reward of friendship, the reward of good memories. And sometimes those rewards didn't play out as you might have expected, but you persevered and you finished the task because it was the right thing to do. I hope that you will always define yourself by why and how you do things in life, not because of where or what or who may be involved. Mr. Tolan mentioned change a little earlier today, and change sometimes means we have to pack. At some point, maybe sooner than later if I ask some of your parents, you're going to have to pack some things up around your house and move away. Maybe to college, maybe to work, or maybe just on to the next stage of your life. I have found that it is much easier to pack the whys and the hows. And that's a good thing because those are the things that provide us the best definitions of ourselves. Hold on to those hows and whys with all the strength that you can muster. Never compromise on your hopes, your dreams, and your integrity. Now that you've walked across this stage, opportunities for you will expand faster than most people of prior generations can imagine. As an MHS graduate, you are now part of a long line of individuals who have chosen to impact their local community, their state, their nation, and yes, even their world. You are now forever linked to 122 years of graduates, a legacy that is blue, a legacy that is gold, the legacy that is McKinney High School. I want you to stand now with me and take one final look at the person standing beside you, standing around you, and at the people seated around this auditorium. We who gather here this morning wish you the best that can be yours. And now, class of 2012, our final bell has sounded. Our books, our backpacks, our uniforms, our equipment, instruments that have been so familiar during these past 4 years are all put away. And the hallways, with the exception of the jackhammers, are now silent. Treasure those memories with me. Class is dismissed.